Hello you guys, I hope you're having a great Monday. I've had some time to go through some of your DMs and I just figured I would take some time to respond to them really quick. The main theme that y'all have been writing in is this: Allie, I feel so ready to get married and find my mate or my spouse, but it feels like the more I'm praying for one, the more the wrong people come into my life, or the people that aren't right come my way. I don't know what to do. And so I just want to address two things. And again, love tells the truth. So everything I'm telling you is in love, but it's true. Number one, you will attract what you believe you're worth, not just what you want. So what that means is this: when you absolutely know that your identity comes from one place and one place alone, and that's Jesus. It doesn't come from a relationship. It doesn't come from a person. It doesn't come from being single or not single. It comes from Jesus. And when you understand that, then you understand that you will then attract other people who understand that. So often when we lack identity, we look for it in other places or other things. And then we begin counting on people or relationships or situations or job titles or whatever it is to validate our identity or to validate what we're good at, when the truth is our identity doesn't come from that anyways. And so the enemy, listen, when you start praying for a godly mate, of course the enemy is going to send you a counterfeit, because he doesn't want you walking in what God has for you. He doesn't want you, especially entering into covenant with the person that God has for you. So of course he's going to send you the counterfeit, and when you don't know the truth, you settle for the lie. So that's kind of the first and foremost. Listen, you attract what you are, not just what you want, which leads me into my next point, number two. You can't be praying that God sends you a godly husband or wife if you are not willing to be a godly man or woman right now. You know what? There's certain things in my husband that I absolutely know he will contain. There will be things in his spirit. There will be convictions he has that line up with my own. There will be things he will not compromise, things he will not budge on, because it will be something God-given. But I also know that I have to also uphold those convictions right now before I meet him. Because again, you attract what you are, what you believe you're worth, not just what you want. So I can't be praying for my husband to be a godly man if I'm not being a godly woman. Same goes for you guys. You know what? God's not going to send you a mate that you're going to destroy. And so there's a couple of things that go into that. Either you don't have it because it's not time, or God, maybe you're not ready, maybe they're not ready, maybe you both aren't ready. But what I do know is be active in your waiting. Don't just be praying. Man, you need to be dealing with stuff. Deal with your baggage. Deal with past wounds. Deal with past relationships. Don't carry that stuff with you into a marriage. It's unnecessary. And trust me, it's a lot more difficult to deal with it with somebody else than it is to just take it to the Lord now as a single, so that you can empower those parts of your marriage and not have to take from them or pull away from them. So, number one, you will attract what you believe you are. When you know where your identity comes from, you will attract that. Number two, don't be praying for a godly mate if you're not willing to be a godly person right now. And if you aren't being one, you need to deal with it. And you need to start being one, because that's when God will position you for that person that he has for you, okay? I love you guys. And remember, marriage is not about wants and needs. Marriage is about purpose, okay? I love you guys. I'll talk with y'all soon.